The thing about giving up is that most people never actively decide to give up. They just keep choosing the easier way out until their dream is buried so deep that they finally convince themselves that they never really wanted it anyway. Can I be honest with you about something? Giving up doesn't always look like what you think. It's not always dramatic. It's not always that big moment where you kind of throw your hands up and say, "Oh, I give up." You throw your hands up in despair and walk away. It's not always like that. Sometimes giving up may be something as simple as leaving the application unfinished in your drafts folder, choosing your comfort zone over the risk of trying, or even choosing to stop talking about your business idea because too many people look at you in a funny way whenever you bring it up. The thing about giving up is that most people never actively decide to give up. They just keep choosing the easier way out until their dream is buried so deep that they finally convince themselves that they never really wanted it anyway. It makes sense to try to uncover why people give up. Well, the truth is this: giving up usually comes from a real place of pain. Most people give up because they're tired and it didn't work out. And trying again feels like opening yourself up to the same hurts over and over again. Other times, they may give up because the people they trusted and looked up to said things like, "Oh, well, you can't be this, you can't be that, you can't attain this height." And so they accepted it by default as a result of hearing it over and over again. Other times, they give up because they're tired of carrying heavy burdens for too long with very little support. Now, here's what you need to know. Every time you give up, in addition to losing time and opportunities, you also give validation to that small voice that keeps telling you, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't be this." You begin to see yourself as someone that is not capable of finishing what they started, which tends to begin to play out in the next project or in the next thing you attempt. So when everything within you wants to quit, when it becomes overwhelming, choose to rest instead. Step back, take a break, unwind, and recover. Take a moment to think about your why. Think about why you started. What made you believe in this in the first place? Somewhere in the midst of all the frustration, all the setback and disappointment, the reason is still there. Just go dig it up and pray over it. Remind yourself that you need to keep pushing to achieve your goals. The saddest version of your story won't be the one where you tried and failed. It is actually the one where you were so close to achieving your target without knowing, but then you suddenly walked away. You don't know how near your breakthrough is. You can't see what God is setting up behind the scenes or how close you are to your answers. You only see your current situation, but do not make a permanent decision based off of a temporary situation. Keep going because you were made for more. Your breakthrough is just around the corner. If you got value, please share with someone you feel may need to hear this. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.